Good morning, readers. Today is a very big day. Today, we are going to do a triple check. You're asking, what does that mean? Well, we are going to read a few pages in this book, and we're going to ask ourselves, does it look right? Does it sound right? Does it make sense? And when we do, we're going to give ourselves a check each time, and if we do, we can move on. Now you're probably asking, what? How do we do that? Well, I'm going to show you. So let's revisit our strategies. Does it look right? Number one, we're going to look at the first letter or the first part, and we're going to think of our sounds. Then the second strategy, does it sound right? Are we substituting or adding in an action word for an action word, or a thing for a thing, or a place for a place, or a person for a person? And lastly, we're going to ask ourselves, does it make sense? Now remember, we're just doing a fiction book this time around, so we're going to ask ourselves, is it in the story or is it in the picture? So let's go back. We're revisiting our favorite book, Crow Made a Friend. Okay, let's get ready. I have 3 checks here. Now I might make a mistake, so be ready. And if I do, we're going to see, does that mistake deserve a triple check or not? Crow is alone again. He has a old plan. How did I do? Thumbs down? Really? He has a old plan. Well, it sounds right. Definitely does. Old plan. You can have an old plan. That sounds right. I could fit that in there. Does it make sense? Well, no. Why would you have an old plan? The first time when he was making the bird out of the crab apple with the feathers, he talked about having a new plan. So it doesn't make sense. So I can't give myself a check here. Uh-oh. Now let me look up here. Does it look right? Old. Oh. This has an Uh-oh. I see what I did. It doesn't look right and doesn't make sense. So I only have 1 check, so I can't go on. Now I have to fix it because I have to have a triple check, which means 3 checks. So let me fix it. Well, let me go for, does it look right? Does it make sense? Why would I have an old plan? Let me look at this. New plan. Okay, now let me go back. I already have. Let me move my check back. New. Does that look like the word new? Yes. Move my check. Does it sound right? A new kind of plan? Yes, that's a describing word. I can have that. Does it make sense to have a new plan? Yes, because he's moving forward. He's going to start something new. Okay, triple check. Done. Thumbs up. Let's move on. Now Crow has a baby. How did I do? No? Let's see. Does it look right? Baby. Whoa. Nope. I see an F. Baby has a B. Okay, I can't give myself a check. Does it sound right? Now Crow has a baby. Yeah, it's a person. I think, right? Yeah, I see a picture of a person here. Yeah, or an animal for an animal. It sounds right. Does it make sense? Is Crow looking for a person? That doesn't really make sense in the story, and I'm seeing a baby. in the picture, so that wouldn't work, so I can't give myself a check there. All right, no triple check, I can't move on. Let me try again. Does it look right? Let's start with that one. Well, right now I see birds. Now Crow has a birds. No, I mean, I don't see a B there. I need an F. I see a lot of people together, and let me think. What are a lot of people together? Friends? Now Crow has a friends. That might work. That would sound right. He's looking for friends. Fur, fur. But does it look right? Fur, friends, fur would be an FR. I don't have an FR here. I have an FA. So even though I could give myself a check here for sounding right, making sense because it's what he wants, and that's what I can give myself for sounding right and making sense, but it doesn't look right. Can't give myself a triple check. I have to start again. Now Crow has a family. Family. Remember, I have to go back to the beginning. Now Crow has a family. Oh, let me see. Does it look like the word family? Family. Yep. Check mark. Does that sound right? A group of people together here. They all look together. That sounds right. Yep. Does it make sense that that's what he would be looking for? Do I see a group of people here? Yep. I gave myself a triple check. I can move on. Wow. That was kind of fun. So readers, when you go off today, be a superstar reader and try to give yourself a triple check. Ask yourself, does it look right? Does it sound right? And does it make sense? And what you can do is you can leave the screen up and you can ask yourself these things, okay? If you need a little help. Okay, readers, off you go.